Hello, I hope you're doing alright. So, today I just have some questions to ask you. I'm going to assure you that every single answer that you give will be 100% confidential. I will not tell anybody anything that you tell me, unless you abuse the fact that I just made you that promise and start to tell me some really fucked up things. Like if I was to ask you, what's your favourite food? And your response was, I have a bomb strapped to my chest. I can't keep quiet on that, I'm sorry. So behave yourself, and our promise will be pretty goddamn strong. So sit comfortably. You're going to be here for just a little bit of a while with me, and not too long. Um, if you start to lose focus, I'm going to be using this screen over here to display some things related to questions that I have to ask you. Um, I can give you a range of options for things to help you concentrate. I don't know if you're the type that needs Subway Surfers gameplay, or if you need like Family Guy clips or something like that. Um, I don't know. Just I'll cater to that if you need it. Oh, and I hope you don't mind the air conditioning. It's the middle of fucking summer, and unfortunately, I'm 8 foot tall, fat, and covered in fur, so I am not built for this fucking temperature. Also, I'm British, so I have a natural disadvantage. Alright, so question number one. You don't have to be American to answer this question. Um, will you ever run for president of the United States? Do you think that you are so good that you deserve a sequel, or are you so good that a sequel could never live up to how good the current you is? Did that make sense? Cool. Has your computer ever made an attempt on your life? Like, tried to kill you? Mine has. Mine absolutely has done that before. Alright, this next one is a scenario that I need you to think about. So, let's say aliens, they have come to Earth. I don't know what they look like, but um, they absolutely do not come in peace. As a matter of fact, they have the super mega human destroying fuck blaster 9 billion. This is written on the question, I'm not making this up. The super mega human destroying fuck blaster 9 billion, primed and ready to destroy the entire Earth in a single picosecond. What one thing do you tell these aliens about humanity that would make them back off forever and not destroy the entire Earth? What would you tell them? I'll give you a moment to think about that, because I know this is a loaded question. But yeah, aliens are going to destroy us with the quote unquote. I'm not reading that out, just the big laser. What do you do? Sounds good. Sounds good. I know if the alien invasion that will inevitably happen someday happens, I will call you. Better than my idea. I was thinking of just, I said I would show them the Justin Timberlake beatbox that he did once. Um, that, that would make any fucking aliens back off. Have you ever owned an item that you sincerely believe was haunted? How would you feel if I came into your house and stayed with you for 2 months? Every morning you wake up with me on top of you, asking you hundreds of personal questions. How would you feel? Do you remember the least comfortable bathroom experience you have ever had? It doesn't have to be using the shitter. It could be like you slipped in the shower and like broke a limb, or I don't know, you brushed your teeth and realized that you used your dad's toothbrush head, something like that. I know this is a weird question. I didn't write these, so don't look at me weird. I am just doing my job. No, I don't like my job. No one likes their job. If you had a theme song, how many beats per minute do you think your theme song would be? Solid. I'm going for about like 120. Okay. Oh, how many silverback gorillas could you take in a fight? There's no prep time. Um, so pretty much it's just like a silverback gorilla. It just bursts into the room you're in right now, and it's all like, Barack Obama, it would almost be an honor to kill you. Except replace Barack Obama with your name because you're not Barack Obama. Okay, good answer. Okay. Are you Barack Obama? That that is written on the list. That is one of the questions. Okay, cool. So, you know how flavors are different from their source? Like, strawberry flavor tastes different from actual strawberries, banana flavor tastes different from actual bananas. What flavor is better than the source? Like, do you think that, like, something flavored like coffee is better than actual coffee? I kind of think that actually, as a coffee fan, coffee flavor is infinitely better than real coffee. Okay, another one I'll give you a moment to think about. If you could have any video game cheat code in real life, what would it be? And I want you to think big on this, because if you choose something like God mode or Buddha, if you're a Garry's Mod player or something, um, stop. I want you to think bigger than that. Think of this, right? Big head mode in real life. This is Paul Dano. Now this is Paul Dano, but now he's funny. Exactly. So, just take a minute. Think. That that is a decent choice. Do you feel like any endangered species deserve to be promoted to extinct? Like any? This is kind of a fucked up question, to be honest, but again, I didn't write this. What is your favorite currency? My favorite currency is either Vietnamese dong or South African rand. Um, mm, Speaking of dong, um, so you don't have to answer this if you are not familiar with ex-Chinese chairman Mao Zedong, sometimes romanized as Mao Zedong, but it's still pronounced Zedong. Do you think that you could outmarch Mao's Long March? Yeah, I absolutely could, like easily. He would be fucking floored by me. You have four evil versions of yourself. One of them is your evil shadow. One of them is like a robot version of you. Um, Another one is like a thing that mimics you, almost like a puppet. And the last one is someone who is like a mirror of you, like the idea of you but bad. Kind of like Wario to Mario. Think about that. Um, of those four evil versions of you, which one is the most and least likely to be convinced by you to become good rather than evil? Like you could like sit down and talk to them and be like, hey, you need to stop your evil ways. Like, hey, uh, I know you're meant to be an evil me, but having a bomb strapped to your chest is really not cool. You gotta stop that. Something like that. Which one would you be most and least likely to convert to the good side? Do you have hair? Of everyone on the planet, like everyone, either alive or dead, whose fingers would you be the most disgusted having stuck into your ears? Me personally, it's probably that one dude who he's had his hand in the air for like his entire lifetime, to show like dedication to the god Shiva. Really like powerful, like symbol of dedication, but like I wouldn't really want those fingers in my ear. So that's my choice. But what's yours? Yeah. Have you ever felt like a piece of clay? What is your Now, this is a question I really like. What is your favorite state of matter? Um, so, solid, liquid, or gas, um, or some in between, like whatever yogurt is supposed to be. Yogurt. I don't know. Between you and me, I think that yogurt is a sliquid. Um, that is a in between of a liquid and a solid. Sliquid. Get it memorized. I'm gonna blow away the scientific community with my hypothesis about Sliquid. So get in on the Sliquid trend before it goes big. Like invest in like Sliquid stocks and things like that. Sliquid coin. Okay. Now that I've gotten the Sliquid thing out of the way, um, I have a set of water-based questions that I'm going to have to ask you. This is a very important part. Your answers need to be thorough and integral. This will contribute a lot to the information we need to get about you. Um, so please do everything you can to answer honestly. I pass no judgment on whatever answers you happen to give. So don't feel embarrassed. While I ask these questions, I'm going to be playing some water-related visuals and sounds on this computer. This will kind of just immerse you a little bit into thinking about water and other water-related things. How long are you willing to leave a glass of water out before you're no longer willing to drink it? Like water doesn't go bad. Um, like the expiration date on a water bottle, that's not for the water, that's for the bottle. As a matter of fact, sorry to go on a tangent, but like when you get home, do yourself a favor. If you happen to reuse plastic water bottles, I tend to do that because it's healthy for the environment. Um, Check the expiration dates on the bottles. The constant heating up and cooling down of the bottles can actually begin to create cancer-causing particles. So get rid of those out-of-date water bottles and get some new ones. Yeah, the glass of water question. How long are you going to leave out a glass of water before you want to throw it away? Me, it's like maybe a day. After that, it's just a bit weird, isn't it? Do you think it's weird? I think it's weird. That's not one of the questions. I'm sorry, I need to do my job. I'm being a twat. Yeah, yeah. In a fancy restaurant, does it piss you off when they put just one massive ice cube into the glass, rather than a bunch of smaller ones? If a swimming pool was filled with a specific brand of water, like Fiji or Evian, Buxton, whatever, um, would you be able to tell what brand of water is filling that pool based on the sound of the water splashing? Like if I was to get my hand in there and be like, would you be able to tell what brand that water is? Cool, cool, very cool. I like things that are cool. I like when the weather's cool. I'm not like this. Now on the screen, if you look at that, there's a picture of a monkey. On a scale of damp to utterly sopping wet, how fucking drenched is this stupid monkey about to become? Yeah, yeah. Personally, I wouldn't let that happen to me. Have you ever dumped something into the ocean that you shouldn't have? Again, confidential. Don't be afraid to answer honestly. Right. Last water-related question. Um, Video game slime enemies. Of all of them that you know of, like all gelatinous consistency enemies that are just blobs of liquid jumping around and things like that, which one do you wish was real the most? My personal choice is the Choo-Choos from Legend of Zelda, the Minish Cap design, or Wind Waker if that is the same design. I want those to be real. I really do. And I'd own like 50 of them. I'd have like a chamber dedicated to them. Um, I I don't really know what I'd do with them. Maybe just have an army. I think it'd just be funny, to be honest with you, just seeing them wobble around. Okay. Right, now we're on to some non-water related questions again. Um, so this is another one. I'll give you a little bit of time to think. If you could invent a brand new internal organ that would be in everybody's body, mine, yours, everybody in this room, everybody outside, everyone, what would this new organ be? What would you call it? What is its function? And how much money would you make if you were to donate it to science? You know, some people get their appendix removed because, extra cash, pointless organ. Make some room in there for uh Mort the Chicken on the PlayStation 1. Sorry, I got a little distracted. I was thinking about something. About Mort the Chicken. What was that last bit about the how much it would sell for? Okay, thank you. You're doing very, very well for me, by the way. Thank you a lot. You're very good at this. Next question. Her over there. What song is she listening to? Have you ever wanted to eat the FL Studio fruit? If I could, I'd fucking grow them in my garden. Maybe eating them would make me a better composer. And my music career can take off. Have you ever been the reason that a bar of soap has been finished? Like, you know how, as you use the soap more and more, it gets, like, smaller and things like that, and eventually you just have this little tiny shard of soap. Have you ever been the one to cause that bar of soap to end and completely disintegrate it into suds on your hands? Or are you always just leaving that little bit of soap left, and somebody else happens to clear it without you? Makes you miss out on that wonderful experience of finishing a bar of soap. Okay. Sorry, sometimes I over-explain. I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense to you. I don't think you're dumb. I'm just not good at explaining things, and the questions can be a little bit vague. Sometimes people ask me to clarify, so I clarify, and then I over-clarify. I don't know if you can relate to this, but I do this. That's something that I do. That's me, that's my trait. Okay, what is the superior joint? Elbows or knees? I am well, I think both of them are kind of funny, but I think that the one thing that makes knee not a superior joint in my opinion is the fact that it has a K in front of it. The K removes half the comedy that there would be if it was just spelled N-E-E. Think about it. Ow, I broke my knee. When you spell it with just N-E-E, it's so much funnier. Am I the only one who feels this way? I really hope not. Otherwise, I look like today's biggest idiot. Who gives a fuck? I'm entertaining myself. Have government officials ever came to your door and confronted you because you are currently in possession of definitive documented proof that gnomes exist? Cool. Keep this between you and me. My friend, she's called Martha. She has proof. Like, I'm telling you now, gnomes are real. It's gonna come out soon. She's shown me, and the government came to her door, and they were mad because she had proof. I don't know why they're so protective of the gnomes. Which timeline are you a part of? Bernstein Bears, Bernstein Bears, or the third and significantly more rare Bernstein Bears? I'm part of the Bernstein Bears universe. Not to fucking brag, but like, you know, you're looking at a rarity right now. And I ain't talking fucking ponies. I'm talking me, whatever I am. I'm an Acon. Do you know what an Acon is? I don't. Right. Someone outside the window, 7 seconds from now, is going to be hit with a projectile object. What do you think they were hit by? Good guess. I'm not going to confirm if you're right or not. I'm just saying that is a good guess. Okay, now, be really honest with me. Are you a good tax-paying citizen? Why do you look so disappointed? I don't like paying my taxes either, but sorry. I didn't mean to upset you with that. How many hours have you begrudgingly and unwillingly collected in Wallpaper Engine? Like, if you check your Steam account, how many hours do you have in Wallpaper Engine that you didn't fucking want? I'm up to about like 360 right now. Right. Think back across your entire life and everyone you ever met. Now, of all the people you have met, which one person do you think is the number one most likely person to be a serial killer? Close your eyes for a moment and just think. Think back all across your life. Um, Now, in your head, I want you to imagine as an upload from JCS Criminal Psychology, or the guy who's like, "What's up, EWU crew? Today we're going to be analyzing this never-seen-before footage of the Somerville Tickler." Imagine that one person that you once knew, or maybe even currently know, imagine them in the thumbnail of that video. Who would it be? And do not fucking say me. Thank you. Do you like eggs? Is there somebody inside your home that shouldn't be there? My last question for you. Are you proud of yourself? I'm proud of you. But remember, you should always be proud of you as well before me. I hope that you are proud of yourself. You deserve that. Thank you. Alright. Thank you a lot for being so helpful for me today. You've done very, very well. You're very good at this, and I've really enjoyed your company. I will not be sharing, as I said, any information that you gave me, mostly because there is nothing actually documented for me to share. I've actually just been making a mental note of everything that you've told me today. I've actually been just multitasking, playing Minesweeper, and I've been doing a character.ai roleplay with Michelle Obama. I've just been memorizing everything that you've told me. But I've got a good memory, so don't worry. Well, I hope you have a lovely day, and if you don't, I will come to your home and I will do my best to make it not a terrible day, because you deserve to have a nice day. Um, do I have permission to break into your house? Before this video is over, I just really want to give a very quick thank you to Kip ASMR. One, you're an absolute fucking legend, and two, Kip actually made this little office world for me, specifically for this video, because I couldn't find a world that had a screen in the right position. All of you mean a lot to me for being a part of my audience. So, thank you a lot. Sorry, I need to wrap this up quick. My headset keeps disconnecting at any moment now. It's okay, yeah.